What's up, everybody? This is Travis from Candid at the Movies, and today I will be reviewing the newly released film known as Miller's Girl. Now, this movie does star Martin Freeman, Jenna Ortega, and Gideon Adlon, and it is basically about a assignment that is put out for this young girl in high school by her creative writing teacher, and then things get a little awkward and it gets bad. Now, if you have seen this trailer or you haven't seen this trailer, it is more so marketed as a black comedy thriller and a little bit of like your old school 90s erotic thriller type of film. And it does touch on a lot of subjects. It does touch on the parent, what am I talking about? Edit that. It does talk about the aspects of a teacher and a student's relationship, more so when it comes into physical, emotional, mental, and other aspects. Now, with me even saying emotional and physical, it doesn't get into that. Even though I did label this as an erotic thriller, it is more so an erotic thriller with implications and not so much sex. You're not gonna get nothing like Wild Things or Poison Ivy. You're not gonna get that type of movie. This is more so seeing of the power dynamic and how it affects everyone. I can honestly say that Martin Freeman gives a great performance. Jenna Ortega, she gives a very good performance. But the star for this movie for me was Gideon Adlon. She was doing a lot of things I can honestly say you don't see too often in movies like this. You're not gonna see too much of where you're seeing a girl be promiscuous without being promiscuous, and how telling that can be. And truthfully, I thought she did a great job of this. I'm gonna say more than anything, if anyone does check this movie out, which I haven't heard too many people talk about, I feel if you go in with someone else, you watch this movie and then you both talk about it, it's gonna be really telling about how both of you feel about the subjects. It's a lot of things. You're gonna see how one person is wanting to show their dominance over somebody, one person who's fallen in love with someone, one person who's following the idea of a person. And I think more than anything, you can see how this affects a lot of people, whether it's at your workplace, your friendships, relationships with husband or wife. It affects a lot of things. But I can honestly say there are moments in this film that you're just gonna feel not so much awkward by, just more so like, why'd you make this choice? You're gonna be looking at characters like, okay, you're doing this, but why? There's even gonna be moments in this film you're gonna look at somebody try to talk about a situation, and then you're just gonna look at them like, why the hell are you saying this stuff? You know this sounds horrible. You're not hearing this out of your mouth and it sounds horrible. I can honestly say it was things in here I'm just like, you can't be the one person that has the higher rep in here because you're not following anything. You're being dumb right now. And everyone's telling you to your face you're being dumb, and how you don't see it is wild to me. I think more than anything that this film, though it's not great, brings up a lot of great conversation. And I feel like if you watch this movie with a lot of friends around, everyone's gonna have something to say, and I highly recommend it. But I'm gonna say it's just a C. Like it's not gonna be something that's gonna break ground for this month. It's not something that's gonna be like gonna stand the test of time. It's probably not. And by the end of the year, I'll probably forget that I saw this movie, just because it's nothing special. But for them to take a try at erotic thrillers, I thought it was a good attempt. People might not like the ending, which I can understand because I didn't like the ending. But honestly, like I said, it's an average C. If you want to check it out, I'd say check it out. It's probably not going to be in theaters long, but hey, if you have the chance to go see this movie, comment below, let me know what you thought about it. If you thought it was good, or if you thought it was marketed very horribly. But hey, this is Travis from Candid at the Movies. Appreciate you checking us out. Catch y'all later.